You know what time it is. We back and we ready to go. It is good morning game day. Man, the gang is all here. We ready to rock and roll this morning. Man, we got so much college football action to talk about. We got Theo Reese with us this morning. What's going on, my brother?
Man, it's unbelievable. I can't wait. It's a big day, big games. There's so much to talk about. I'm so excited to get started this morning.
Man, we finally got somebody out of bed on a Saturday morning. I can't believe they showed up for a change. We got the one and only Pam Thompson Smith. Pam, what did we do to get the pleasure and honor you joining us this morning?
Because Coach is here. You guys can't get me up early, but Coach can on
That works
Saturday
for me.
morning.
That works for me. And then we got my main man, Coach Montgomery, joining us this morning. What's going on, Coach?
Man, I'm ready to go, boy. Is this not a big day in college football? I'm excited, man. Let's get this thing rolling.
Man, we got so much to talk about. There's so many things, man. We're gonna get it kicked off, man. Everybody that joined the show, we appreciate you guys tuning in, checking us out. Man, we're gonna do this thing every Saturday on College Football Saturday. And man, we got so much to talk about. We had a game last night. So many things happening last night. We're gonna get into all that controversy, everything that transpired, everything that happened. But let's be honest. It is called Good Morning Game Day for a reason because we gonna get this thing started on the games for today. Coach, man, where you gonna kick this thing out today?
Hey, man, the elephant in the room.
Yes.
The elephant in the room. Alabama, the Crimson Tide.
Literally.
Thank you. Thank you, Earl.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alabama hosting Georgia. And first time, guys, since 2007 that Alabama has been the home team underdog. First time since 2007. And man, I tell you, and I'm prepared. I got my bulletproof vest on under here because I know the shots are coming after me. Because I got Georgia today. Okay, I got Georgia, and I know. Okay. But I know where my contemporaries on the left, Earl and K-Mac, die hard, roll tide. So I'm ready.
Hold on, Coach. Hold on, just a minute. I think. Hold on. Wait a minute. I forgot, Earl. I couldn't hear you. You sound like you were saying something. What did you say, Rich?
No. I think I'm on the wrong show because I know Coach just said some crazy stuff that I don't agree with. I must be on the wrong show. Did we discuss this during the pre-show? I don't think so, Coach. I mean, you a main man for the grand, but you damn wrong today this morning, Coach. You're wrong.
Coach, you off the grid, Coach. Hold on, Coach, you going off the grid, Coach. Coach, I don't know what's going on.
Coach and I had a conversation earlier this morning.
I got Georgia.
We did our own little talk this morning.
I can prove my thesis, my PhD. I can prove my thesis. Now, I respect your right to have Alabama. Georgia has only lost 2 conference games, regular season games, since 2020. They've only lost 2, both to Alabama. Okay? Kirby Smart is 1-5 against Alabama.
So how the hell you picking Georgia, giving all that? That doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, well, okay. Here's my thing. Okay,
get it, Reed.
I may be all ass backwards by tomorrow morning, but I think wait a minute. Let me finish. I think the 2 best teams in college football going into today, are Georgia and Texas. Here's what. This is a fact. I know Georgia struggled against Kentucky. There were 3 interior defensive linemen that were not there, especially the best one, Michael Williams. They did not have Warren Brinson there. They did not have Xavier McLeod there. If you're going to beat Alabama, you must make Jalen Milroe one-dimensional. Same way you stop Lamar Jackson. If you're going to beat Jalen Milroe, you better dadgum show make him one-dimensional. Now, I ask you, which way would you rather have Jalen Milroe doing? Throwing the football or running the football? Hurry up. Come on, talk to me quick. You didn't call me out on blast. You didn't call me out on blast.
Am I Georgia? Am I Alabama? Because if I'm Alabama, I want them throwing the football.
Well, thank you. You're correct.
If I'm Alabama, but if I'm Georgia, I want them running the football.
No, you don't.
You want him throwing the football.
Thank you, Pam. You certainly want Jalen Milroe throwing the ball. And this version of Georgia going in today is built to stop the run. Alabama is better than Georgia this year at wideout. Georgia is better than Alabama this year at running back. Georgia will have to play great defense. Here's another thing, guys, and I can say something. I'm like Tupac on this. Y'all got Alabama, and I ain't mad at you. I promise you, because I love Kalen DeBoer having the cojones, the hoochies, the bravado to say, I'll take this job at Alabama, and I'll walk up here and put my flavor on it. You got to commend the man for that.
Well, first of all, Coach, I'm literally right now 30 miles from Athens. I mean, I'm in Georgia, and when I came through there, it was kind of quiet, which tells me that they know what's going to happen. First of all, you're wrong about the running backs. 26 and 22 Alabama, they're unbelievable running backs. So I think, yes, absolutely. So I think Alabama has the advantage on the edge, particularly the wide receivers with the young 17-year-old Williams right there.
That kid's a hell of a player.
And they got the best running backs tandem, 22 and 26 all day long. Let me finish with this. The only deficiency I see in the Crimson Tide is in the back end, particularly the secondary of the Crimson Tide. I think they're a little suspect. But if they hold their own, Alabama's gonna win by 2 touchdowns.
You're crazy as hell.
Oh wow!
You're crazy.
That's so crazy. Put it down.
He said you crazy.
Hey, Pam. Hey, Pam. Spoken like a true Crimson Tide fan.
Absolutely.
Which is why. Go ahead. Go ahead, Pam.
I think you left out one more thing that's a deficiency, and that's that Nick Saban ain't there. I think a lot of the motivation of those 2 games was that protege versus mentor. And that's not
Pam,
what you think how that narrative will play today.
No, Pam, you need to understand, Nick is always there. Hell, they playing on Nick Saban's field. They play on his damn field. He always gonna be there. What's up?
Pam, they ain't gonna get it. I knew it was coming. K-Mac, they both of them. Hey, Crimson Tide. And listen,
they drank the Kool-Aid.
From day one. This is a very, very good Alabama team. They may be one of the top 3 teams in the country this time by Sunday. But going into this football game, Georgia must make Jalen Milroe one-dimensional. And I think that defensively, this team can do it. Now, here's another fact. These cheerleaders over here, K-Mac and Earl, they got your pom-poms shaking their ass, talking about sis boom bar.
Yeah, we are. Shaking their ass, you're right. You damn skippy.
But this is the fact. Alabama offensively specializes in the big play. They have struggled to maintain and sustain drives. On offense, they're boom or bust. We had the first show a couple of weeks ago. I said then 2 weeks ago, they had 7 plays of over 60 yards. They're a big play team. This boy Jalen Milroe throws a great long ball. Okay. But
Coach,
you'd rather have him throwing than running. And I think Georgia's good enough up front to do that. All right, you want to move on to the next one? I ain't gonna convince you.
Because you haven't quite made your point yet, guys.
So coach.
I made a bunch of points.
Exactly. So coach, I really do appreciate all your energy. I appreciate your all your thoughtfulness and your insight and and all the stuff that you just added to this.
Okay.
But there's only one thing. There's only one thing I want to say.
Roll Tide.
This whole thing. No,
well,
I can say that, but that'd be obvious.
Okay.
They are the standard. They are the standard. It doesn't matter. It's nothing else to talk about. The standard is the standard. We talked about that this week on the show. The standard. It doesn't really matter. We are the standard, and until we say we are no longer the standard, we will be what? The standard.
And I said that may change today.
Okay,
no. We get to determine that because guess what? You thought that last year when you were undefeated all season long, and you got and guess what? And the standard once again shows you are not championship because the standard is not to be regular season prom queens. The standard is to be champions.
Okay, I can't now.
Champions are the only ones that play at the end of the season before we get out of here.
Okay, now let me throw in a point. Let me throw in a point of fact. Okay,
make it a good one.
Okay,
make it a good one.
The thing, one thing that you can rest assured that will come as a result of the winner of this game today, Alabama, Georgia, that this is a year is going to be an exceptional class of quarterbacks. Carson Beck at Georgia, Jalen Milroe at Alabama, Cam Ward, you saw him last night, Quinn Ewers at Texas, Shadir Sanders, and this kid Garrett Nussmeier out of LSU. Whichever one of these teams, quarterbacks, can guide his team to a win, if they play well, they will propel themselves to the front of the line in terms of the number one quarterback in this draft class. Now, let me ask you this question, K-Mac, before we go on to the next team. Some of these cheerleaders do tumbling flips. Do you do tumbling flips as well?
No, I do pyramids. I do pyramids and stacks. Stacks on
stacks
on stacks on stacks.
I can do.
That's what we do.
That's exactly right. I can do backward cartwheels. I can do those all day long.
Well, I tell you what. On next week's show, if I'm wrong, I'll eat the crow. But y'all dadgum better show me some backflip tumbling, you cheerleaders over there. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, let's go to the next one.
2007 was a long time ago.
Let's go to the next one.
Pam, nobody even asked you, Pam. Anyway, nobody asked you.
LSU.
Hey guys.
Killing me.
Y'all in North Carolina.
Talk to me, coach.
Man, I've known Mack Brown since the early 80s. Mack Brown won at Tulane. And Mack Brown, the all-time winningest coach of North Carolina, is he not? 2 tours of duty. He won a national championship at Texas with Vince Young. And now, guys, you give up 70 to James Madison. Okay, the man is 73 years old, and y'all sure you know better than me. He had to apologize for something that he said in the sanctity of his locker room that leaked out. Are you kidding me? What the hell is going on up in North Carolina? And they got undefeated Duke today, guys. And Las Vegas likes Duke 2.5. What will Mac do, Earl?
Ooh.
No, I think.
You touching the nerve, coach. Now you think I was a cheerleader. Now look, you about to make some. Look, these 2 cheerleaders right now, they got their feelings. They feelings right now. Watch what I tell you, coach.
Talk to me,
First of all, I was trying to figure out why K-Man had that trash on his shirt. I wasn't sure about what was going on, but now I get it. Duke plays Carolina today.
Yeah.
Hey, coach, this is real simple. We have a deficiency in the quarterback position. That's the problem. That's not a good leader. I think Chris Wells is going to play better today. He's one that left Carolina, went to Arkansas, and came back because he felt it was a better situation. My homeboy out of Birmingham, he couldn't get it done because Arthur Johnson got hurt. So, but I think Carolina comes out with a win because everybody's expecting Duke and Diaz over there to get it done. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Not going to happen.
Okay. Pam, what's your take?
I agree 100%.
I had to get y'all some background music because all that whining y'all doing. Y'all go ahead.
Listen. I agree, Coach, 100%. I think that Carolina is going to come out with the win. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think at 73, Mac has a lot of coaching left. I think that he was just very emotional. He said that as he was walking off the field with that loss and looking up at the 70 points, something's wrong. It must be me. And he took that emotion in the locker room and asked, if it's me, I'll go. And they were like, no, we're going with you, Coach.
And I hear you, Pam, but Mack Brown is a throwback coach. He's an old school coach. I ran into him at the coaching convention right after he took the job at the University of Texas. And I walked up to him. I said, you hired that guy Chambers, who was the head coach at Dallas Carter, inner city high school in Dallas. The key to Mack Brown's success at Texas was that he took over inner city Dallas and he took over in his inner city Houston. Okay. And James Madison High School, that's the hood where Vince Young came from. I say all that to say this: Mack Brown is a throwback coach. The locker room, I say something in that locker room, it stays in that locker room. And anybody who's ever worn a jockey strap knows that. Now, this new era of kids, they done probably been in 3 or 4 different locker rooms. So they got no loyalty to nobody.
That's true.
You know, and Mack Brown, he's 73, guy. You say he got a lot of coaching there.
I mean, I think he'll be there. I hope so. That's from the Carolina fan. We don't want him to go nowhere yet. But then ask me after if we don't win and how well we do. This is the first ACC game.
That's right. And Duke is 4-0. And Las Vegas likes Duke about 2.5 points. No question.
Hey, wait a minute. What's that, coach? Sound like you said Duke is what now?
Duke is favored by 2.5 points.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look at Reed's face all turned up. Fix your face.
I turned mine up when I saw that.
Fix your face. What's wrong with you? Huh?
Vegas not always right. Sometimes they take a L. And they're going to take a L today as well, man. Okay, they're not always right.
Okay.
Vegas made L's.
Hey, Earl Reese.
Yes, sir.
The loveliest village on the plains, a state that you know well, a football program that you know well. The Auburn Tigers at 2-2 host the Oklahoma Sooners. Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner. Boomer Sooner, about to go to Africa. And
sometimes people get confused with Africa and Opelika. It's right down near Auburn, so you're right about that.
Coach, oh my God, Coach, you off the chain.
Let me tell you something, guys. Oklahoma is going to Auburn, facing a Hugh Freeze coach football team that has suffered 2 home losses. Okay? The first one, the opening game of the season to Cal Berkeley, and the quarterback threw 4 interceptions before he was benched. Okay? But they're going back with Peyton Thorne. Okay? And the reason they're going back with Peyton Thorne, because Oklahoma, guys, if I'm the money people to Oklahoma, I got some serious questions. Because Dylan Gabriel was our quarterback last year. And he is currently the quarterback at Oregon, and Oregon is undefeated and ranked in the top 10, I think number 8 in the country. Okay? And Dylan Gabriel left Norman, Oklahoma, because he felt unwelcome, because he knew that Brent Venables wanted to play Jackson Arnold. And Jackson Arnold, going into the Auburn game, has been benched because he played atrocious. He could not find his ass with a magnifying glass as Tennessee wore them out in Norman 25-15, and I called that. Okay? Guys, Oklahoma ain't looked worth a damn in the home opener against Temple, in the next home game against University of Houston, and then against Tulane. I saw it coming. Okay, they're young in the offensive line, and now Dylan Gabriel is quarterbacking a nationally ranked team and undefeated, and we got to finish the rest of our schedule with a freshman. Now, you explain that to me, partner, and all of it, and it ain't just the rest of our schedule, bro. Like I said, they going to Africa, homeboy.
Wow.
Hey, they're in Africa today at Auburn. They got the Red River rivalry after that. They got South Carolina after that, and we talked about South Carolina. We talked about South Carolina and LSU, and we thought, but South Carolina got in Columbia, South Carolina, Africa. Then Missouri. Hold up. Then Ole Miss. Maine is a cupcake. They got Missouri, Alabama, LSU. Okay, let me ask you a question.
They're going bye-bye.
No, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think Brent Venables is a good coach? Hurry up, come on, talk to me.
I don't think so. I think he's a good defensive coach, not a head coach.
Okay, good. Excellent point, Earl. K-Mac, I want your opinion. Do you think Brent Venables is a good coach?
No, I don't think he's a good coach. I think at this point we've kind of seen his ceiling. At this point, we've seen his ceiling.
Pam, do you think he's a good coach? Pam, do
I'm
you
more on him saying bye than Matt.
Do you think Brent Venables is a good coach? You don't?
No.
Hold up, time out. Earl, I think you are spot on correct, sir. He is a good coach. The man has 2 national championship rings in his jewelry box. He has 2 of them. Now, where did he acquire that jewelry? Africa. Clemson, South Carolina, where you ain't never gonna run out. Africa.
That's good, coach. That's good, coach.
I'm lying. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, that's good.
Hey, hold up. Wait, no, let me finish. Dog, I asked you for your opinion. Let me finish. Africa with Deshaun Watson playing quarterback. Hell, that's a recipe for success. Are you kidding me?
Used to be.
And hold up, and he's still in Africa with Sunshine. Lawrence, what's his name? Trevor Lawrence. He's still in Africa with Trevor Lawrence. Brent Venables is a good coach. He ain't in the same place, baby. And I said it from the jump street. Norman, Oklahoma is a long way from Africa. Barry Switzer, in his heyday, could not duplicate what he did if you put him at the head of the Oklahoma program right now. Because Barry Switzer made his bones against Okie State, Iowa State, Kansas State. Hey, baby, it's a new game now, baby. SEC, Africa.
So, Coach, let me ask you a question, Coach.
Yeah. Come on with it.
I know I'm overextending my welcome and my stay here this morning. I appreciate all of you for allowing me to be present with you in this moment this morning. But before we adjourn today, I just want to ask from each and every last one of you, what the hell are you talking about, Coach? How can you be a good coach if the only time you can win is if you had the best players on the planet? That don't mean you're a good coach. What I'm saying, if you say you're a good coach, you know how to go somewhere and build your own program and be a winner. And you ain't done that. So you
K-Mac, Bear Bryant was yes, K-Mac. X's and O's don't win. Jimmy's and Joe's do win. Bear Bryant, great coach, great players. Mike Tomlin, great coach, great players. You win with people. Bear Bryant didn't have no eligibility. Nick Saban didn't have no eligibility. There was a time when Alabama couldn't beat Louisiana Monroe. Nick Saban got 6 rings out of Tuscaloosa. Good coach. Hey, guys, you know what? We knew we got to get on this HBCU. Can we hit it and quit it? Can we hit it and quit it?
It didn't quit it.
All right.
Let's hit it and quit it.
Okay. In the SWAC today, and big shout out to the Alabama A&M FAMU people. That game was canceled by the hurricane. And so we pray for their safety and keeping all the folk in Tallahassee. But Alabama State is at Alabama State 1-2. They're at Bethune-Cookman, who's 4-0. Who you got?
Coach, you already know. You already know who I got. I got my alma mater, Alabama State, baby.
Okay. Anybody? I got Alabama State. Anybody?
Alabama State.
Okay. Bethune-Cookman 0-4. Do they win today? Anybody got Bethune-Cookman?
I got Bethune-Cookman. I'll never pick Alabama State over no damn body.
Okay.
Trust me. I got Bethune-Cookman.
Hey, and
why you gotta be like that, bro?
Bethune-Cookman is 0-4, which begs this question, guys. Think of what Mike could have been had Ed Reed kept his mouth shut. So Prairie View is at Grambling. What's your take? Texas State Fair, guys. The Texas State Fair, Dallas, Texas. Prairie View.
Grambling.
And Grambling.
Hey, Coach, Grambling going to beat your alma mater. I got Grambling.
Okay, Grambling. Okay, Grambling 3-1, Prairie View 1-3. Right quick, guys, you do know that in the 30s, that was the Texas State Fair. Prairie View then played Wiley College. Wiley College and HBCU in Marshall, Texas, the great debaters about
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Right quick, Earl. In the 30s, that was the only time a black person could go to the Texas State Fair. Yo, black ass better not be caught on the Texas State Fairground. Boy, let me tell you. Hey, and my father, All-American there.
This dude is up there.
My father, All-American there in 1939, said all his life, my coaches never had to worry about me the week we played Wiley College because they knew that Buster and Mandy was coming to see their boy play. So yeah, this is historical fact. Prairie View and Wiley College, that was our day at the Texas State Fair and our only day. But yeah, I'm like you. It's gonna be tough for Prairie View to pull that out, but I got to go for my alma mater. Guys, Jackson State comes to H-Town today and plays Texas Southern.
Yeah. So I mean, I really hate it for you guys out there in Houston. I hate it for Texas Southern, but let's be honest, it ain't gonna work out for you. The Boom is coming to town, and we're gonna give you a show. We're gonna give you a show, and we're gonna give you a game, and that way you will be entertained. That's all you got to know. We're gonna give you a show, and we're gonna give you a game. That's all you got to know.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I hear you came to the novice fan would take Jackson State. Jackson State's 2-2. Texas Southern 1-2. But Texas Southern is under the leadership of this guy, Chris Dishman. I like their chances, and I'm calling upset alert, and I got Texas Southern. Hey, guys, Alcorn is 1-3, and they go to Mississippi Valley, where cotton grows wild on the campus. In the Delta Devils, 0-4. Who you got? Who you got?
Alcorn.
You got
Alcorn, man. Yeah, I think the four of us plus seven more, we can get Mississippi Valley State right now.
As long as I'm the quarterback.
I got Alcorn. Again, Pam, I've always said Harriet Tubman led over 1,000 slaves to freedom, and she couldn't win at Mississippi Valley State. In the MEAC, guys, Delaware State 1-3. They go to Campbell, who was also 1-3. What you got?
Oh, they played Campbell. Okay, I got Campbell that match.
Campbell, yeah.
Okay, you got Campbell? Okay. Both of them 1-3. I'm gonna take Delaware State. Howard, the Bison. Kamala Harris is alma mater. Howard, 2-2. They go to Princeton. Princeton's 0-1. Only played one game this year. Princeton has won one game this year. Howard's played 4. They're 2-2. Who you got, guys? Who you got?
This ain't basketball, so I'm taking Howard.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Howard. I got Howard too.
I'm gonna go the opposite because Princeton lost their opener. They hadn't lost that before. It was embarrassing last week, so I'm going with Princeton.
Okay.
Well, excuse me, Pamela. Okay. Then. All right.
Okay.
Man, you don't even know their mascot. How you gonna go with Princeton?
I know Dukes, and I'll see them in just a little while.
Okay.
Come on.
I got Howard as well. Hey guys, North Carolina Central, the Eagles 2-2. They go to Norfolk. Dawson, Blue Odom, Norfolk Spartans, right? They 1-3. Yeah. What's up?
Well, first of all, Central is going to win, but they coming off that big win, unbelievable win against the Aggies of last week. But Central still. They won't play as well as they played last week, but they still should be Norfolk State, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think they should beat Norfolk State. Honestly, they had such a big win coming off of last week, such great momentum. I think it's going to be tough for Coach to hold their attention this week, and I think they're going to struggle with Norfolk State early, and they may end up losing this one.
Ooh.
Okay. I got they gonna definitely get their ass whipped. I got that guy North Carolina Central, good ball coach. I got North Carolina Central. Morgan's at Stony Brook. What's up?
Ooh, I got Morgan.
Stony Brook got a football team?
Yeah, they 3-1, right? Yeah.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Man,
Pam.
Who's Stony Brook play? Who is Stony Brook? How you gonna lie to you?
Who's gonna win the game? He
said, stick with the question.
Who's going to win the game?
First of all, Coach, it could be a damn Boy Scout jamboree for all I'm concerned, because I don't know who the hell Stony Brook is.
Okay.
Well, Who they play? Morgan. They play Morgan, coach.
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan. Morgan win that game. Morgan win that game. Morgan got good football.
Let's go, Morgan.
Morgan ain't got no good football team. They 2-2. That shit. They average is grits. Stony Brook gonna win that football game. Now, North Carolina A&T is 1-3.
Yeah.
Hey, 1-3. They go to South Carolina State and take on Chennisberry and his South Carolina State Bulldogs. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I'm gonna tell you something. Vincent Brown, the Undertaker. Okay, you can fry fish under his ass right now. Cause partner, I'm gonna tell you something. That's a Howard football program, North Carolina A&T. My mentor Willie Jeffries coached there. The great Hornsby Howell, coached there. Hey guys, that's where Elvin Bethea played. Dwayne Pee Wee Board played. Rod Broadway won Black College National Championships there. And right now, they're dismal. I'm telling you something. That guy better hurry and get that thing turned around. He ain't got long to run that program.
That's true.
Coach, he can't get it turned around. I think he's gonna be done. He's gonna be done in the next couple weeks.
I don't like his chances, guys.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be there long.
And I got Chennis. I got Chennis today and the Bulldogs in South Carolina State. No question about it. Hey guys, listen right quick, and we got to hit this because ain't no football discussion complete unless we talk about the Colorado Buffaloes who hit the road and go to Orlando and take on Central Florida. Come on, talk to me, people.
They're going to lose that game, Coach. They're going to lose that game.
Colorado's going to lose?
Yeah, UCF's a good football program.
Okay.
And, the head coach formerly coached at Auburn and other places. He knows what he's doing. And they playing down in Orlando as well. I think that's a win. And I think saying things like what happened, of course, with teams that won big last week.
Yeah.
You got to keep your kids together, and I think Colorado's still thinking about last week and how they came back. So I think they're gonna go in not as enthusiastic as they were last week when they played Baylor.
Okay.
What do you think, Pam?
I agree with Reese. I think they tend to stay on the highs way too long and get caught up in that. And I just don't think they'll come away with a win today.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be this is gonna be probably another tough test for them. And honestly, I think this offensive line, the one thing that I've been real hard on about is size up front, size in the trenches. They got a little bit better early on the defensive line. The offensive line was struggling, but 2 5-star recruits they brought in on the offensive line seem to have gotten their feet up on them a little bit. They're playing a lot better. And you can't take away from the fact this is still one of the fastest teams in all of college football. I think it's going to be close down the stretch. They can pull it out, but I'm probably going to have to get them. They probably may go down by 7.
Who? Colorado will?
Yeah, yep.
Colorado will. You know what? I was sitting here, Pam. I was jamming. I was jamming because in my head I'm playing the Isley Brothers. Which one did you like best? K-Mac, Earl, Pam, the Isley Brothers version or Average White Band's version of Work to Do? I'm
AWB on that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
AWB, Average White Band all day long, Coach.
I like their version best too, especially live. And brother, can I tell you that's exactly what Warren Sapp and that Colorado defensive front better understand. They got work to do. Let me tell you something, partner. If they don't, KJ Jefferson, that quarterback that transferred from Arkansas, and that running back, Earl, RJ Harvey is averaging 7.6 yards a rush attempt. If Colorado don't have it together today, they'll get drove like the old school Cadillac Eldorado, like an Electra 225, a deuce
what
of
you
the
know
quarter.
about that deuce of the quarter, Coach?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you
the quarter, Coach.
Hey, Earl, right quick. Colorado, Central Florida is the number 1 rush offense. They're averaging 357 yards per rush attempt. Okay, that's what they're averaging running the football, damn near 400 yards a game. Now, Colorado's Colorado has only rushed for 390 yards. And so far, with a 3-1 record, they've given up 682 yards rushing. Partner, they better tighten up now. Warren Sapp, they have improved from the Nebraska game, defending the run. But let me tell you something. The thing about the quarterbacks, I'm gonna say something. I talked to one of my children. Is on the staff. I should say my children. One of my children is on the staff at Louisville. Okay, and he's an excellent quarterback coach, guy by the name of Garrett McGee, and he said that of all those quarterbacks that are coming out in the draft, Shadir Sanders is the best, and he might be right for one reason. Think about this, Earl K-Mac. Shadir Sanders ain't got no threat of the run. Hence, he has no play-action pass. He has no threat of a run. All these other quarterbacks got some semblance of a running game. And if you can run the ball, you can fake the run and throw play-action pass. Shadir ain't got that. And that's going to be a problem today. They better play better, or I'm like you. Las Vegas likes Central Florida by 14 points. By 14 points.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's big.
Yeah, man. That's big.
Hey, Coach, can we switch gears? I know we're up against it. I want to get you to chime in real quickly. The whole situation at a former school where you coach, and you know the culture there at UNLV, with the quarterback putting out mid-season because the paper got funny in terms of what he was promised. You're talking about Matthew Sluka, who was there, and the paper got kind of funny from the collective. And I want you to chime in on that, and I'll hang up and listen. I want to hear this one.
Well, and thank you so much, Earl Reese, for mentioning that, man, because you know what, man, it's where we're at in college football, which is so unfortunate. And when I first heard it, I thought of Hassan Reddick, the edge rusher that signed a contract to go to the Jets, and he's on their roster, but he's not playing because he got there and he said, hey, look, I'm a double-digit sack guy, pay me like it. So he's sitting there. You really think Hassan Reddick hopes the Jets win? Now, this quarterback, Matt Saluka, the offensive coordinator recruited him and promised him some money, according to his family and his agent. Now, they're gonna be we talking agents in college football, okay?
Yeah.
So UNLV is 3-0, and yeah, my money funny. Same just like Hassan Reddick in New York Jets. My money funny. Pay me, and I'll come to work, because this is not what we agreed upon. Now, the head coach said, I'm the head coach, and I ain't make that commitment to you. Boy, I would love to be a fly on the wall in their meeting room when that thing broke out, because the offensive coordinator promised you some money, and the head coach didn't know nothing about it. But this is where we are. And guys, think about this. And man, we ain't got time to chop it up now, but when we come on again, this begs the question to me, Earl, what in the hell we need with the NCAA? What?
Well, Coach, that's a good question.
Great question.
You're going to have somebody like Amazon or somebody will come in and just give a bunch of money and say, we don't need the NCAA anymore.
And I'm telling you guys, and K-Mac, Earl, we got to chop this up later. We'll do it on next week's show. For all our listeners, and we appreciate y'all tuning in. The big guys are going to walk away. I'm talking about the elite. I'm talking about the Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, the big boys, Michigan. They fixing to say Clemson. They fixing to say, see you later, bye. You don't run shit. We're out of here. Because no. Hey guys, come on now. The NCAA was.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Coach.
They're amateurs and they don't get paid. Hey guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I know HBCUs that are playing players now. Okay.
Coach,
yeah.
I get your point on the NCAA, but the NCAA is just an agent of the collective.
It's a governing body.
It's an agent of the collective. They're executing what you asked them to execute against. If you change the rule, okay. You guys act like the NCAA is some kind of ownership governing body that they
that's
own.
Right.
That's
right. They hold up. No, hey, Earl, K-Mac, no, guys, we got to run. They hand down sanctions. They
create it because that's what you vote on as an organization and say this is how we want to hold everybody accountable, and then they go out and police it.
Okay.
And in this case, they dropped the ball. There's no paperwork. It looks like there's no paperwork.
Everybody's getting money, so there ain't no accountability. If your job was to hold people accountable, NIL, now it's legal. I got to go, guys. I love it.
Now it's legal. That's good.
And if they
look, we're gonna do this again next week.
I got
you,
guys.
Do it again next week. Next week,
we're go deeper on this.
We're gonna go one more time next week, Coach. Because look, I know what you're saying. I hear you, but we got to get out of here.
Okay.
We got to go.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Be good.
Bye, Pam.
Bye,
Pam, you're once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Get off my phone.
Bye. Bye.